Now here I've opened up Maschine. It's Maschine 2. You can't use Maschine 3 currently with dumping files into Logic Pro 11.2. So I guess they're trying to work on that at Native Instruments. But what we're going to do right here, we're going to go right here where it says MPC 1 track, the track right here. I'm going to come down to here and sort of play this track back to make sure we can do that. There we go. Cool. So what I want to do is take this track here with these sounds, and I want to play it back inside of Logic Pro. So first thing I do, I've got to turn this off. So I'm going to quit this, and then we're going to launch Logic Pro. I'll press save. I come back to here. I'm going to launch Logic Pro right here. And it's getting ready to launch right here. It's going to load all the plugins in. I do have a lot of plugins as it loads up here. It shouldn't take too long. Here we go. This is good. So I'm going to open up my output, make sure it's selected properly. I want to use this one here for my output, and I'm going to press apply. And that's good. Let's close this window. Now next, to use Logic with Maschine, you got to come to here. You want to select New Software Track. As I do, I'll see the track right here. It's selected. It appears here. I can come to here and I can select the plugin. I can say no plugin or just say Maschine 2 multi-output 16 by stereo or 16 by 2 stereo. Right? And so in this case, I'm going to make this one like no plugin at all. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm not going to use this at all. That's just for demonstration. I'm going to delete this track. Now, this track I have right here, this one does have Maschine on it. And so you'll see here, of course, Maschine's been selected right here. And of course, it's multi-output. To bring it up, I just come in and click on this right here. And now, Maschine should load up as it does right there. You see it right there for us, right? Firsthand. This is kind of cool. Now, if I don't see my project I want to actually work with, I can always come back down to here, click on that. It loads up instantly, which is really cool. And we're good to go. Now, once I have the project open here, that's in Maschine, you'll see here I've got this set up here for the drums, right? On the sound slot. I'll come to here for my output, my I/O, and there's the sound, so the sound slot, and this is set for export or output to an external source, which is 1. This is set for 2, 3, 4, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So each one of these has an output. And this is so we can have the output recorded or at least tracked inside of Logic Pro. And everything's been done here. There's 15 and 16 hasn't been done. So I come to here. I'll just click down here, as you can see, and we'll get to 16, which will be the last one there, 16. Now the output of this bass is going to be out of 16. So next what I'm going to do is play the track back. So my track tempo should be 140. Here's 140 here. This is good. And then I'll play this back a little bit. That's good. Perfect. So now what I want to do is I'm sort of like close this out, and I want to set up the mixer. I'll press X here on my Logic Pro, and you'll see here, of course, we see the MPC, right? We see that the Maschine is right here, and on our instrument. So I want to add those tracks. To do that, add all 16 here. This first one's going to be 1, and I come to here. So a maximum of 15. So the first one is going to be the first one. Then this will be auxiliary 1 through 15. And of course, here's 16, which will be the first track, the instrument track. So now I want to route those out. They've already been routed out. So I just press play. And you'll see they're routed out to specific outputs here. I can mute some. Now turn some on or off. Now to see the entire project here in Maschine, I'd come to here, and I have a lot to do. So I can come to here, we'll say, for example, play the entire track, which would be this piece here. And I would just press play start here. So as you can see, they're already routed all the way out through the entire project. And this is so cool to be able to bring up Maschine inside of Logic. Now when they go to actually Maschine 3.0, they'll probably be doing the same thing, no big deal. But it's no big deal pretty much. Once you have it in 2, you can always mess with it, lock it in here, and you're good to go. Now what I also can do is track this stuff, actually record these parts on separate tracks. Now, I'm already here, it says auxiliary 15, and I want to record, let's say, 15 tracks if I want to do that. I'll come here to where it says track, and I'm going to go to new tracks. Now, here in new tracks, it's set for new tracks already. I want to go here and add, let's say, 15 tracks. I got 15 tracks, kind of cool. I can press create. I got ascending. I've got input monitoring, record enable selected here, and also ascending. So now I'll press create. Now they've all been created. Now the cool thing about this is that the inputs are here at bus 1. That goes to bus 15 right there. And of course, there's 1 through 14 through 15 right here. See that? So it makes it easy, much more easy for us. Now why this is good, because I can now play the track. And I got one, my first instrument's going to be here. That was the first one. Right? So I'm going to send this output to bus 1. Now we don't hear it because it's right over here. I'll solo this out. So it's been sent over there. I can do this one here too as well. I would send its output directly there. So I'd come back into here and make sure these outputs are sent properly. So I'd go to here. I'll say, okay, I want to send this to 2. I want to send this one to 3. And to 4, and so on. And those outputs would appear on the opposite end of this mixing console. And so I'm going to go to bus here and do this bus 4. And one more to make it the 5th bus output. And as I play these things back, you can see they appear right here. And that's how we can actually record these down, because they're audio tracks. And that's how we can actually record, send files to here, record the tracks inside of Logic after we've routed them in through the mixing console. Now, any questions, you can always hit us up at sampletokings.com, and also subscribe to the channel. It will help you a lot because we have lessons every day. I'll see you in the next video.